Hey everybody, welcome. Slay the Spire. We've had probably like 4 or 5 really decent runs in a row. One win amongst them. None is the silent, dude. That's what kills me. Kills me inside. I don't know. Let me think. Transforming a basic strike or block is probably pretty good. Common relic, though, just seems like the right call if we want to win. But you know what? Let's transform a basic strike. 3, 2, 1, click, cleave. It's an upgrade, without a doubt. It does more damage and to more enemies, if more enemies exist. Right off the bat, I love fight, question, probably elite. Depending on how the first 2 fights go. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because, like, wow, really? In my head, it feels like, definitely getting a random common relic is probably the best option, but I have to imagine the developers have more information than I do, and as a result, I'm assuming that they're balanced in some way to, on average, be, like, both decent. Dude, I don't know. Clash is so good. It enables such good damage. Warcry by itself, I don't really love, but when it's upgraded, it's nice, and Iron Wave is pretty good as well. But I think we'll start Clash for that extra damage output. I tend to enjoy Clash as a card. This is a weird situation, but Cleave, again, better than a basic strike. So I don't know, I mean, losing 50% of your HP to gain a boss card, or a rare card I should say, just doesn't seem very strong, but I don't know, to transform a block or a strike is almost like removing it. But it's like removing it and replacing it with something that almost by definition has to be better. That's been like one of the hardest things for me to remember in this game. Because it seems counterintuitive, is that strike and defend are essentially the worst cards in the game that aren't curses. So to remove something from your deck that has a decent printed effect on it seems wrong. So Shrug It Off is super nice. But I don't know, dude, I kind of don't dislike having a second cleave this early. We're always going to be happy to draw it. Lose 3 HP, potentially find a relic. 4 HP, potentially find a relic. 5 HP, potentially find a relic. Hey, we got it, and we got gain energy on the first turn of each combat. Considering we lost 12, that's pretty worth it. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 16 HP. Yes, sign me up. Cleave and Bash both got upgraded. I would say that is a high roll. A high roller, baby. It is. Well, we're going to take 7 here. I would really prefer not to, but, like, this guy's going to be almost dead right off the get-go as well. I think we should be aggro. I think we should go for the elite, even though we're going to be a little light on HP. I think I might take nothing here. Although Uppercut, I'm going to take Uppercut. It is almost a strictly better Bash when it's upgraded. Lagavulin mostly relies on us doing a bunch of damage. So, can we get advantage out of this? Absolutely. I think we'll start here. Wait. No, we can't get Clash to work here, but we'll get Bash to work here. And then we'll just hit him with an uppercut as well. It adds 1 more vulnerable, and he's been quite hurt, so I think this is pretty good. Hopefully we can get him down to, like, you know, the thing with Lagavulin is once he starts to hurt you, that it becomes a problem. Like, or once he starts to debuff you is when he becomes a problem. So the more damage we can do to him before he starts his little debuff situation, I think the better it is. He's going to hit for 18. I think I'd rather take 18 and get him a little lower. Yeah, he always does 2 attacks in a row. This time, I'm going to slow him down. I'll take 8, hit him a little bit. This is the turn where we want to go off on him. I don't think we can do enough damage, but if we get like a super draw, we might be able to. And I think we did, actually. I don't know if we killed him, but... oh, he's definitely done. That was pretty good. We're super low on HP, but You can no longer become weakened. I think it's a decent trinket, or a decent relic. Sever Soul and Clash do work pretty well together. Offering is pretty good as well. In fact, I think it's maybe like very good. Let's roll it. We definitely are going to want to rest after this, I think. I did think about going for Sever Soul because it just enables Clash to be even better. But I think we made the right decision. We got a very, like, damage-heavy deck right now, which is awesome. We are going to be made vulnerable by this, so we got to think about the way that we want to tackle this. Can we kill him? Absolutely. We actually don't have to think about it very much at all. We just killed him instead. One of these days, Body Slam is going to be the right card. But I actually think Anger is, like, really good. For the most part, as long as we can upgrade it. And I am... Well, if we were going to upgrade a card, what would we upgrade? Cleave doesn't need it. Bash has already been upgraded. Clash doesn't need it. Offering does give you a bunch of card draw. Uppercut is actually really nice when it's upgraded. You know what? Let's upgrade Uppercut. It's too expensive right now. The problem with an expensive card that applies one vulnerable or one weak is that it only works... Ooh, whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. We can build around that. It creates this situation where, you know, you don't get any value out of the vulnerable because you used almost all of your energy doing the attack in the first place. So you're gonna hit me for 8. We have 4 energy. I would prefer to take 0 damage, all things considered. But I think I would... Oh, you ignore debuffs. But you can't ignore all the debuffs. So I think we're going to start with an uppercut. You get hit for the vulnerable. That's nice. And then I'm going to... Oh, but Bash will block it all. I still think it's worth it. At least do some damage. Sure, we're going to be hit in the process. We're going to be hit for 8. I think that's... not that bad. Much more important that we get out ahead here. The wounds suck, but it is what it is. So we can... Oh, we don't need anything else to play Cleave. Just do that. Anger is worth 4. But you're vulnerable. So you will be killed. I think it's probably the most productive use of our time there. I'm not necessarily certain I can get 27 damage on this guy. It'll require some clashes. Oh, so we have to play Offering. That makes sense. Well, we might as well. It worked, I'd say, but maybe we didn't need to spend the energy. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Beautiful. Wait. Don't skip card. Take the Fire Potion. I think Infernal Blade is pretty good. Sword Boomerang? I guess it's okay at crowd control, but I think we'll take Infernal Blade. And honestly... no, I'd rather do question mark combat, question mark rest. I was thinking, like, combat, combat, combat. We might as well stack up on gold, but the question marks are usually worth more. Oh, spinning the wheel. Sometimes I like this one, sometimes I don't. Remove a card from my deck? Give me a curse? What happened? Looks like you want a curse. Without any discard, that's pretty bad. There's nothing we can do about it until we get to our next shop, or we get a lucky question mark, so... I'm not sweating it too hard. Just a mildly annoying situation. This isn't that bad. I mean, this guy's not too bad to fight to begin with. We need to do 17 damage here, which is extremely easy. Defend. Bash. Clash. Right, we can't cleave after that. That's Fair. With these two guys at 18 HP, when they split, they'll be at 18 HP, with no vulnerable, unfortunately. But it's plausible we could lethal them. It's worth using if we can kill them both this turn. And we might be able to now. Oh, right, because whenever we exhaust a card, we deal 3 damage now. We got a cleave out of that, which is just incredible. Thank you. So yeah, we can focus on exhaust synergy now. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. Ah. Ooh. That means we can only use defend 1 time. It's very dangerous. Kind of prefer the idea of something a little bit more sensible and a little less risky. This is a great time to exhaust some cards. Like, that's a good start. And then I think if you all get cleaved, you'll probably just die. But we can do a war cry as well. What do we not need? I mean, get a defend out of here, and then we can clash. But anyway, you're all dead anyway, I think. Alright, alright. We don't need to double our strength. Creating a copy of an attack is really good. Especially if we upgrade this, then we have the ability to get a double cleave, which I think is super nice for dealing with crowds. You know what? I think we should upgrade. I think we can beat this boss without... I mean, even doubling a clash is pretty good. I think we can beat this boss. This is more likely to be useful. 0 damage random attack. Even though I do want to upgrade, but I'd rather just upgrade through like an armaments plus. Anyway, I think we can beat the boss pretty much regardless of what the boss is. So I want to crush him on turn 1. I've also lost all music temporarily. So we'll bash. We'll cleave. We'll strike. We'll strike. Upgrading a card is just better than... Can't get rid of it, huh? Is just better than resting if we don't die. Even if we live through this with 1 HP, it was worth it. So turn 1, he hits really hard. I think we probably do want to weaken him. We only have 1 block anyway. He's dealing 18 damage. He's vulnerable for so long, I think we should block this. Choose to take 10 instead. Alright, now he's dealing like... not no damage, but little damage. So we'll start with a defend. Let's do an Infernal Blade. We can headbutt, and what do we want back? I think we want dual wield back. Let me do the math. No, Warcry is gonna cost us something, and we can't get energy out of it. This costs 0. And then Warcry would cost 1. Then we could bring back dual wield and double clash. Okay, so I think it works. We're gonna headbutt. Bring back... oh, but we didn't upgrade dual wield. Still, doubling something that does 14 damage is worth it here. So we'll Warcry, exhaust it, and it'll deal some damage. And then we'll drop cleave for next turn. Dual wield, clash. This is a big turn. It's another 42 damage. And he's only at 107. It's very unlikely we get to lethal him on the next turn, but I think we definitely made the right decision to upgrade a card instead of resting. The question really becomes, do we think we can kill him in 2 turns? I think the answer is no, so I'm going to... hit me for 6, I don't care, dude. So as a response to that, I'm going to extend his vulnerability a little longer. If we get the perfect turn with a bunch of clashes, we might be able to make it happen, but... and I mean, this already works, so use that. Double clash. This might be the kill, because it's 42 damage right out of the gate. He's got 27 left. That'll deal 19, and this will deal 6. That's 25. That's like exactly lethal. Beautiful. Really, really easy fight, and this run's kind of going so far. So keep your exhaust synergy in mind when you look here. I think that you really... We don't have a strength build, so you just go for yet another offering, and then... Yeah, we're gonna go for Sozu. So we choose not to be able to use potions any longer, but we gain energy every turn. And I think this... I'm gonna call it right now. I think this is like the strongest run we've had on paper as an Ironclad in a long time. So I'm very eager to see how this goes to start with. And we're gonna keep trying to push this exhaust synergy whenever it's appropriate. This is a bad start here. We'll start with Infernal Blade. Immolate. Exhaust one card. If the chosen card was a status or curse, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Excuse me? That's amazing. Well, I will keep you all at roughly the same level of HP, I guess. Remember, I can't use my my potions anymore, but I still think Sozu is worth it. So if we can get an Immolate in our deck, you know, the old-fashioned way, that would be nice as well. Guess you probably start with Offering. The thing is, we would prefer to not take more than 6 damage per combat, so we can heal to max. It probably is not actually that big of a deal. Hello, Tomo. But I'm gonna do it, because I think, first off, this will hurt them. Secondly, if we got a cleave, it's, like, extremely good. We'll get Clash, and Clash will kill one of you dead. Strike will not, though, but I can probably get there anyway, I think. Order was bad, but is it really, if we still got lethal? Clothesline. Deal 14 damage, Clothesline plus. Deal 14 damage, apply 3 weak. I think we can stack it because we've got more energy now. So, we're gonna go here. Don't forget about exhaust. I mean, I think you almost look at this and you go, well, seeing red is great. What's the threat? At the start of each combat, gain 5 plated armor. It also removes something. So 5 plated armor is good, but I think Tori is actually, like, amazing for us here. I'll probably just buy that. I could remove the curse from the deck. But I also really like seeing red, which costs 1 energy, gives us 2, and exhaust to deal some damage. I think I'll go with that. It doesn't remove the curse, but the curse doesn't do very much damage to us to begin with. Choose 1 of 20 cards to add to your deck. So spot weakness is, I mean, obviously we've liked that card in the past. I suppose True Grit, but I'd rather not exhaust a random card. Sever Soul, sure. I mean, we do have exhaust synergy, so Sever Soul seems like it's a decent choice here. Yeah, okay. I mean, also Intimidate would be cool, but I think Sever Soul, we have 4 energy per turn bare minimum, so I'm willing to give this a shot. And I'm really committing to this exhaust synergy as hard as I can. Five energy to start with, huh? We do probably want to bash, but first we'll start with Offering. We have 7 energy. And we have 3 things that, like, do a really good job. So I think we'll play this for 1. Double Anger, just to fill our deck out a little bit. And then, I mean, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, why do that before applying Vulnerable? But anyway, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. And I'm gonna hit you. And you are weak forever now. And also, I mean, we got all of your armor gone in the first turn. So yeah, I mean, we gotta hit you for 37 this turn, but it's actually doable. Maybe we shouldn't have taken the damage there, but it'll be like block, block, clash, cleave, strike, strike, strike. That's way faster than you normally get through that. I mean, to be honest, I think Twin Strike Plus is actually pretty good. We'll hit question mark and then go for the Elite, I think. We do not have Jacks, and as a result, we must ignore this poor man. We're going to upgrade a card. I mean, seeing red for free is pretty good. Warcry upgraded is just upside. Offering, I don't think is necessary. Dual Wield is also really good to upgrade. I think we're always going to like playing Seeing Red for 1. So let's upgrade Warcry. When it costs 0, it also makes it easier to enable Clash by just dumping a skill out of our hand that otherwise might be annoying. Hey, these are like, maybe not new enemies, but you don't see these guys that often. So you're going to hit me for 18 on turn 1. We're going to start with Offering, and we really want to weaken the Gremlin Leader. Can we exhaust a card? I don't think we can. So I'll tell you what, we'll block for 16. You're getting bashed. I thought we could weaken him, and then Tori would mean we'd take so little damage, but we're going to take a little. Hopefully he spends some turns summoning more units. Yeah, it seems like that's what's going to happen. So, we can't play Clash here. Actual bummer. We'll play Seeing Red. And an uppercut. But yeah, we're going to take 2 on this turn. Well, 2 damage on block, which is perfect. Alright, he has summoned 2 units again. It's a great time for us to draw like a cleave, and we did. Let's start with Infernal Blade. Deal 10 damage. If this kills the enemy, gain 3 permanent max HP. So I'm thinking dual wield, feed, cleave, feed, feed. You're gonna hit me for 12. There's not much I can do there. We don't need anger this turn. We'd rather get like blocks. That's why we're gonna play Offering. We still got 4 energy somehow. Well, he's not gonna die, unfortunately. But he is going to take quite a lot of damage in the process. So you should, go ahead, hit me for 12. You're the elite, supposedly. And we're embarrassing you. I actually gained 6 max HP over the course of the fight. I mean, you gotta love like a Sever Soul here. That's the whole reason it's here, is to get the exhaust damage. Toxic Egg. Upon pickup, choose and upgrade a skill. I want armaments, dude. Choose an exhausted card and put it in your hand. Add 2 wounds, gain 15 block. We'll continue upgrading, but honestly, we're kind of like... Yeah, okay, making this cost 0 is awesome. Because we can bring back an Offering or something like that. Where do we want to go here? I think we can stick right. This is... I can't believe we're going to finish the 2nd floor if we live. First time you lose HP during combat, draw 3 cards. I don't know if that makes Offering better or worse, considering we'll probably be close to the hand limit, but... Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I have no idea how this is going. Like, you see what I mean? So we just exhausted a card. We exhausted Offering. We don't really want to put Offering in our hand. It's kind of unnecessary. I mean, I would not mind... dual wielding a cleave. We have enough energy that I think it's an acceptable choice. Maybe we should apply vulnerable first, but oh, we actually dumped the cleave. That's unfortunate. I don't think we need defend on this turn, so get out of here. Okay, like this is, I don't even know what I'm looking at in this hand anymore. Infernal Blade gives you drop kick. We have so much energy. Okay, so like, make one of these enemies vulnerable. Hit him with the drop kick. Gain energy and draw a card. I mean, you know what I'm thinking, probably. I can't believe we still have 4 energy. What I'm thinking is we could use Exhume, bring back an Offering for 0, play it, draw cards, gain energy, etc., etc. But I think we can kill this guy next turn regardless, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm not going to worry about making sure our HP is full either. I want that to be clear. I mean, you're actually dead just from this, so... Never mind. You're still dead, but my math was mildly incorrect. Armaments. It's an easy choice. We need it, and it doesn't matter if we skip the potion. We need armaments so we can upgrade it to Armaments Plus and then make our deck substantially better. Okay, let me think about this. Probably start with an Offering. We have 7 energy. We don't want to bring back another Offering right away. What we do want to do is we want to sever Soul, especially to get rid of the curse, but we don't want to lose good stuff in the process. We probably, on this one, we'd Armaments into Cleave being better. I gotta think about this logically, because I think there's a reasonable chance we could actually beat at least one of these enemies right now. So probably Seeing Red is a profit plus damage. Rampage is free, which is why I kind of want to save like a double tap or something for it. So I think we're gonna... Twin Strike, we might as well just hit you, I think. So we're gonna Exhume. We're gonna bring back Offering. Even though it does cause HP loss. We'll play it again and get some bonuses there. Now we've got Dual Wield, not Double Tap. That's what I meant. We'll Dual Wield. And we'll Dual Wield. Clash would have been good. I honestly think now you probably go for Cleave because you have so much energy. Even though Rampage is free. So then I think you Sever Soul. And that's going to dump your Curse. Anger this guy. I guess Cleave was not the right call in the end. So we'll hit you for free. Cleave ya. Cleave ya. Cleave ya. And cleave ya. Oh my lord. And you're still... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, I mean... We're having... I just really, really hope we don't end up facing the Time Lord is my big concern here. Because I think that we're relatively safe. Man, I really do not want to lose more HP. Ugh, it's worth it because we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit for 2. Whatever. Sure, you're dead. Probably we'd be okay with Inflame. Why not, right? I think we're so set. For at least a couple of floors, as long as we don't end up fighting the Time Lord. So... You Exhume. Oh, no, you can't Exhume yet. Warcry first. We didn't get what we want. I'd rather not dump Decay here. I think we can afford to just get rid of a regular strike. And unfortunately, we're going to Exhume Warcry, which is not that good, but then we want to try to draw into Offering, which is exactly what happened. So we'll dump... Strike, play Offering. Now we're talking. 7 energy. We would definitely want Inflame. I don't know what we want to upgrade yet. We might not have what we want to upgrade. So let's get this. Fiendfire. Exhaust your hand, deal 9 damage for each exhausted card. Exhaust. So if we can kill you in the easiest way possible, Fiendfire will probably get the rest of the job done. What is not an attack? Armaments is not an attack. So Sever Soul will dump 2 cards, which is 6 damage, and deal also Dual Wield. There's no point in dual wielding a Fiendfire. We'd like to dual wield probably a Clash Plus, but we might not want to spend the energy on it. Do we want to Sever Soul even? Because, yeah, we probably do. Although, no, maybe we don't, because it's only going to do 3 damage for each exhausted card. The thing is, this will kill... Let's think about this for a second. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, this is going to deal 81 damage to one enemy, and then 27 plus 3 to the other. I think we need to do something like this. And then let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8. Of course, that makes sense. So it'll 24. Well, let me think. 8, 24 plus 3 damage to... I'm just trying to see how we get the Mystic killed. I think you still play Cleave because it's 9 damage to each enemy. Now we got 7 cards. That's 21 damage in Exhaust. And then 7 times 9. So 63 damage to this guy. I think you're dead. It was close, but our math checked out. Disarm is really good, I think. If we're... No, we do want to upgrade a card, so I don't mind taking this path. Because we want a Smith and we want to upgrade Armaments Plus. No question. Such a good card for us for the future. We're really focused on having like an unbelievably strong turn 1. Malleable is going to put a dent in this for sure. We got to weaken you. It has to happen. So we'll probably Inflame first. Then we'll hit you with the weakness. You're dealing 15 damage. I mean, this is not our ideal first turn. We're gonna rest anyway. Oh, you're only gonna deal 3 damage. That's nothing. I don't need to make you weak much longer. I think I'll just Sever Soul ya. Because of Tori, you're only gonna deal 3 damage. Yeah, that's nothing. Alright. Seems like a good turn. Infernal Blade. I don't really want to use Hemokinesis, but we'll Exhume, bring back Infernal Blade, play Infernal Blade. Feed! Okay, now we're talking. Should probably try like a Twin Strike. Ah! That was bad. So we'll take Shrug It Off Plus. I think it's well worth it. I don't know, dude. I feel like we go straight for another Smith, and this could burn us, but like... If we don't have to rest, this benefits us. This guy's a little nasty. It would be nice to get his debuff away as soon as possible. This is a bad first turn, just to level with you, but sure. It does get exhausted, but we can always bring it back. 27 damage on a bad draw is acceptable, I think. We got good crowd control here as well. I think you want to... We'll start with a War Cry. You are going to hurt us, and without us being able to weaken you, it might be a bad idea to get rid of, like, Shrug It Off. But I'm gonna. Because we're going to dual wield Clash. And then I'm just going to kill one of you right off the bat here. So you don't even... Well, it's actually not that bad if you stasis a card. Because we'll get it back pretty soon after. But... Anyway. We're going to just play out our hand. I just want to see how the math looks on it. So that's 28 damage, so you're dead. Honestly, you can steal a card, because I'm going to kill you next turn, and then we'll probably get draw out of it, so. Oh, and we'll get it. Exhume is like a perfect card to get in our hand for momentum as well, so thanks for the draw. Okay. Infernal Blade. Seeing Red. We do want to debuff. Are we gonna? We have 5 energy right now. Lose 3 HP, deal 14 damage. Deal 14 damage. I wanted the card draw. Okay, this is good. It's overkill, but it's gonna bring back Exhume. We're gonna use Exhume to bring back Infernal Blade, I think. Clothesline ya. Get those debuffs running away. Thunderclap will get another debuff gone. Okay, I think we were so far ahead of the curve on this boss battle here. There's just like almost no chance for him to come back. Sure, he's gonna hit us for 20. Who cares? Armaments plus, Inflame. Absolutely play an Offering. Oh, dude, Chain Offering. This is where you want to be. So we're gonna bash real quick, just to vulnerable you and make hand space. We do want to play a dual wield. We dual wield into a clash, no question. And then it becomes like almost like embarrassing, to be honest with you. Like, 12 damage. Yeah, we did like 200 damage or something that turn, so I'm okay with that. I think you're probably dead next turn. We are getting a little close to the edge, admittedly. You're probably not gonna die, but you're so close. Yeah. 2 more exhausted cards and you're dead. Well, okay, we need to hit you a little bit more, but still. You're still like super dead is the thing. So like enjoy it. Hey dude, this deck is amazing. I don't know, cuz like this is, I mean, if you look at this, Offering is always good. For 0. Fiendfire, you can get ridiculous damage out of those. So let's take that. Let's see what our relic is. Some more exhaust synergy would be amazing. Well, we definitely don't want the White Beast statue. Ambient HP at campfires. I don't know. We've been okay with it so far, but I really don't want to add curses. Let's just go with the easiest one to enable. So for now, thanks for watching. This has been a really fun episode. I'm excited to see where it goes in the next one. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.